Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be explaining Taylor expansions. So I want to tell you something before I start. I want you to focus now. You know why? Because by the end of this video I'm going to make sure that you will understand this topic, Taylor expansions, 100%. I'm not saying 99%, I'm saying 100%. I'll make sure for that if you focus. And then if the question comes up regarding Taylor expansions, you're going to get the full score, 100%. Okay, are you ready? Yes? Yes or no? Okay, yes, let's start. So we have this, you already have, I expect you to have this. It's the basic Taylor expansion formula. So we gotta memorize this because they're not giving this on the final test. So we have basically 6 formulas, but I have written down 7 for you. So like we gotta memorize this. The question is how. You don't need to memorize the sigma notations. No. You only need the first lines in each formula. So how can you memorize this? I have a way, I'll tell you. So yeah. So you write down like this on your, take a pen and paper, and then write down all the formulas like number 1, start from number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have the 7th formula here. And then you should understand this one. I want you to write this down 5 times because I want you to memorize this first. And then the next thing, the next paper, I'm going to be explaining small o. Oh, by the way, like first I'm going to be explaining the topic first, and then I will solve exercise 8, 3 of them. Okay, now small o notation. So here I have some properties for you before solving the problems. So number 1 is, it's just only with small o notation. If you have x to the m and small o x to the n, it's equal to o x to the m plus n. I don't think you need example because it's easy. And then number 2 is o x to the m times o x to the n is equal to o x to the n plus n. Number 3, o x to the n, you can take x to the n out, and in here you only have 1. And number 4, a times o x to the n is equal to o x to the n. I mean, you can just cancel a. It's not like canceling. I mean, what it means is you have the left side, and then you can deduce right side. Deduce means like you can get the right side. You can replace left side with the right side. That's what it means in small o notation. And here number 5, if you have this a times x to the n, you can just write o x to the n. And number 6, this was number 5 and number 6. Okay, let me focus. Okay, I focused the video, you can see it now. Number 6, o x to the n plus o x to the n is equal to, here it's quite different. O x to the minimum, you need to take the minimum. I'll give you one example, focus. O x to the 4 plus o x to the 5, and it's equal to o x to the 4, you take the minimum. And if you have number 7, if you have o x to the 4 minus o x to the 7 is equal to o x to the, o x to the n, and it's equal to o x to the n. This is this one. Number 8, you have a polynomial, this sigma. I hope you know how to write this, how to expand this. You have a sigma notation here. It's a polynomial. And the thing is, like, k is equal to n, it's more than or equal to 1. And OPX is equal to OX to the n. Or if you have OPX plus OX to the m is equal to OX to the n. We'll not use this one a lot. But number 9, if you have x to the n plus 1, you can replace this. You can deduce OX to the n here. And then OX to the n plus 1 is equal to OX to the n. And 11, 0 can be replaced by OX to the n. And number 12 is my favorite number. I know you don't care, and I don't care that you don't care. And the thing is, like, 12 is important. I have exclamation mark. It means important. Focus. So you have a polynomial fx from here to here. And what's the power? X to the n plus 1. And you see small o notation, ox to the n plus 1. You can replace this one with ox to the n, and you can get this one. You can deduce this one from the first one. Okay, get it? We'll be using this a lot. And then let me give you an example for this. Okay, the example, where's my example? I prepared the example for you. It's where is it? I have so many papers here. Okay, I'm gonna just type it here. So the example is sine x, okay, you can see it, times cosine x. So the question is, find the Taylor expansions up to the order, let's say second order. The question is second order. So now you need to go back and then see the formula. What's the formula? So I'm gonna be using this formula. So when I say formula number according to formula number 4 in this video, I want you like to have this one. Like first take a pen and paper and write this down, and then have the same numbers like 1, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Can you see it? Yes. And then because I'm gonna be saying like according to the formula number 4, formula number 7. So according to formula number 4, why? Because here I have sine x, and next I say according to formula number 3, because we have cosine x here. Okay, now according to formula number 4, if you write sine x in the first order, what do we have? Sine x is equal to x plus, let me have a look at the formula, ox, it's small o. And okay, if you write the sine x in the second order, it's almost the same thing, but you can write ox squared. Why? Because look, okay, I'm explaining only now because it's beginning. Okay, it's just the beginning. And ox squared means you just write until x squared, but you don't have x squared here, so you write until here, and then you just write ox squared. You can like skip this part. If you write until third order, sine x is equal to x minus x cubed divided by 3 factorial, this is 3, plus ox cubed. So this is how you write it. Okay, and now this is equal to, so according to formula number 4, this is equal to second order x plus ox squared, and this one according to formula number 3, 1 minus x squared divided by 2 factorial plus ox squared. Any questions? I hope not. Okay, now I'm gonna rewrite this. Ox squared times 1 minus, what is 2 factorial? Yes, it's 2 plus ox squared. Right now, traditional, like middle school. So you have two expressions and you gotta multiply them. So what do? You take this one and you multiply with all of them, and then you take the next one, you multiply with all of them, right? So let's do the thing. I'm just trying to explain first. So x times 1, x times this, you tell me, x cubed divided by 2. Next, x times this, o x squared, and plus ox squared times 1 is ox squared times this, what is it? Minus ox squared times x squared divided by 2, and ox squared times ox squared, right? Okay, now this is what it is. And now what can I do now? Okay, now I'm going to be using the formulas here. I want you to focus on this one. If you don't understand this, pause the video and then rewrite this. I'm going to focus for you. Rewrite this, and I'm going to be using these formulas right now. Okay, can put it there. And now, according to, for example, I write x and then x cubed minus divided by 2. And then look, x times x square, for example, ox square, according to which formula? Which one? Come on, tell me. What is it? Where is it? Where did I write it? Okay, number 1, x times something, right? According to formula number 1, this is going to be ox cubed. And this one is ox square, right? And according to formula number 1, so 1 over 2, if it goes inside, it's going to be ox square. According to formula number 4. Don't worry, I will not be, oh, sorry, just touched my phone. Okay, let's continue. Okay, in here, this is going to be ox to the 4, and this one, x squared times x squared. It's this formula, number 2. You just add the powers. Okay, now if you add it, it's x to the 4. Okay, so and now look, you have a polynomial according to formula number 12. If you have x to the n plus 1, you can go 1 power smaller. For example, you have x cubed and x cubed here. you can deduce OX square right here. Am I right? Yes. Okay, plus OX square. And then OX square itself. And if you have OX to the 4 minus OX to the 4, it's just OX to the 4. And in here, x plus, from this 2, you can deduce OX square and plus OX to the 4. Okay, let's continue. And here, according to formula number, the property number 6, you can deduce OX square. So this is how it works. So what we did is, I mean, this was just explanation, like how we got this one. But on the final, you don't solve in this way. This is just explanation, like from here to here. This was just explanation. On the final, for example, you can write x plus o. I'm writing this one square, and 1 minus x squared divided by 2 plus o x square. You can write in this way. Well, for example, what's the question? You focus on the question. Question is, I'm gonna use my green pen again. Second order. If you see anything like x cubed or x to the 4 or x to the 5, you just don't write. You skip them because the question is up to the second order. So if you multiply x by 1, it's x. That's why you write x. And if you multiply, I'm taking this one and multiplying to all. If you multiply x to x squared divided by 2, it's going to be x cubed something. So you don't need to write it. And you have to, you can skip anything with OX square. You only need to write with one OX square and that's it. This one multiply this one, it will be OX cubed. And then because at the end of the day, this OX square is gonna absorb like from here to here, absorb like everything. If it's strictly, the power is strictly greater than 2. And then you take this one, anything you multiply this one with any of the term and it will be skipped because OX square is gonna absorb. This is so like, x square absorbing. And so the answer is x plus OX square. Okay, I hope you get it now. Okay, now the next page. The next page is important because, okay, now I want you to focus. So this is exercise 8. Okay, exercise 8, and I'm gonna be solving 1, 2, 3. Let me focus first. Okay, I just okay, I'm gonna be solving number 1 now. Okay, number 1, start from here. Number 1, the question is, we have exercise 8, number 1, we have fx is equal to cosine x e to the x. So what's the question? Up to the 4th order. So from here, you can, on your final paper, I want you to write down these formulas before solving Taylor expression the problems. I want you to write them down first because you have the formula number 1, 2, 3, and then you will use it while solving the questions, okay? Because if you make a mistake, you will get 0. That's what happens in EPITA. It's so like, I don't know, it's so sad. So you don't want to make calculation stupid mistake. Okay, right now in here, so according to formula number 4, we are going to have cosine x. Okay, I can type here. Cosine x is equal to 1 minus x squared divided by 2 factorial plus x to the 4 divided by 4 factorial. Okay, we need only 4, so plus OX4. Right? Yes. And e to the x, so it's 1 plus x squared divided by 2 factorial plus x cubed divided by 3 factorial plus x to the 4 divided by 4 factorial plus o x to the 4. Okay, it seems quite long, but look, here is the best part. Before solving it, I want you to simplify the denominators first. So it's 2. 4 factorial. What is it? 4 factorial. Tell me. 4 factorial is, what is it? 24, guys. Open your eyes. Oh, guys, open your eyes. That's fun, isn't it? No, I know, but you have to do it. X2. And then what is 3 factorial? X cubed divided by 3 factorial. What is it? Oh my god, my brain just stopped. X to the 4 divided by 24. Oh, x to the 4. Okay, now, because it's 1, I'm taking 1 right now. So I want you to understand what I'm doing. And I'll multiply 1 by each term here. So 1 plus this is x plus x squared divided by 2, and this one x cubed divided by 6, this one x to the 4 divided by 24. Okay, and now I'm gonna take x squared, this one, and then multiply by each. So I'm going to have oh, it's minus, so it's minus, so minus x squared divided by 2 minus x cubed divided by 2 and minus x to the 4 divided by 4. And look, the best part is x squared x cubed is going to be x to the 5, so you don't have to write it because x to the 4 is going to absorb it at the end of the day. So right now you're going to skip it, and x squared times x to the 4, you're going to skip it, and x squared times x to the 4, you're going to skip it. And you have x to the 4 here, and you multiply by 1. And then, okay, now x to the, okay, it's plus x to the 4 divided by 24. and then x to the 4 times x is going to be x to the 5, so you skip this one, you skip this one, you skip this one, and then anything you multiply this one is going to be absorbed by what? X to the 4. So easy calculation, right? Yes. Okay, right now what we can do is, it's the best part, this cancellation part. I love it. It's just bye minus 1 plus x, and then x cubed, you have this one and this one. And then if you calculate it, you will have x cubed divided by 3. I'm not going to be explaining why, because you already know it. And then this one same. Well, we have this one too. And then if you simplify that, you are going to have x to the 4 divided by 6 plus x to the 4. Okay, on your final sheet, you write from here to here, and you will get 100% score. I am 100% sure. Believe in me. Okay, number two. What's number 2? Now we have gx e to the cosine x. Okay, what's the question? Question is third order. Okay, it's quite different. It's like recursive. So I want you to focus now. It's important. So you have e to the cosine x. Because the question is third order, you write e and then you write the form, instead of cosine x, you use the formula number 3 again. So it's going to be 1 minus x squared divided by 2 factorial plus x cubed. Okay, right now, e to the 1 minus x squared divided by 2 plus x cubed. Okay. Now, important part, I want you to focus. I'm going to focus the video now. I focus the video, and now you should focus. Important part is, if you think that this is all you tends to, right now, you tends to, if x, what's the question? X is around 0, right? If x goes to 0, if x approaches 0, this is going to approach to 0, and this whole thing is going to approach to 1. So 1. But the thing is, like, you must tend to 0. If you write this, you're gonna it's wrong. So what you can do is you take 1 out of this. So for example, you write e to the 1 multiply e to the minus x squared divided by 2 plus ox cubed. Am I right? Yes. And now you are going to say this one is u. Okay, let me use my green pen. This one is u, and u tends to 0. You must write this. If you don't write this, you will lose points, I'm sure, because when they check it, I mean, the professors, they're good. They already know what you're doing. But if you don't write this, you will get penalty, like minus points. So you must write this. U must tend to 0 in here, in this problem. Okay, that's the reason why. If you think that this is u, look, if you think that this is u, oh, my pen. Okay. Right now it's too late, to be honest. That's why like my voice is different, but just want to make the video for you. I don't want to pause and rewrite again. Okay, now we have this, and imagine like this is something that goes in your mind. So if it's e to the u, right, and you take the, look, u square. Right now u is u square. So if you take the second order, it's gonna be x to the 4. So you only need to take, what is it? You only need to take the first order, e to the 1. So 1 plus what? 1 plus u, yes, plus o u, what is it? It gives you ou. I mean, it can be ou, but ou square gives you ou square gives you ox cubed. This is quite complicated, but you will understand after a few problems, don't worry. Even now you understand, I hope. So this is bracket and 1, and then what is u? In the place of u, you can just write minus x squared divided by 2, and then this is o cubed plus ox cubed. Okay, like I wrote u in order to explain to you, but you can write here, and from here you can just go to this line on the final. And if you multiply e, it's gonna be e minus ex squared divided by 2, and then e times ox cubed is equal to ox cubed. So this is your final answer. And now let's solve number 3. By solving a few examples, you will understand. Right now it's just this 1 plus 2x, and then the question is up to the, oh my god, 4th order. Okay, it's gonna be quite complicated. Which formula I'm gonna use? So I have 1 plus 2x 1 over 2, this is equal to this, and then I am going to use, do you remember, okay, formula number 7. I want you to have a look at the formula number 7. So in here you can use this one as u. U what? Tends to 0. Again, I'm telling you, you must write this one. It's very, very important. And now as a formula you have 1 plus u a, and 1 over 2 is equal to a, let's say. And according to the formula number 7, it's equal to 1 plus a u plus a minus 1 divided by 2 u square plus a minus 1 a minus 2 divided by 6 u cubed plus a, oh, can you see? No, I'm gonna write right here, plus a minus 1 a minus 2 a minus 3 divided by what? Divided by 24 u to the 4. And then I'm gonna insert back u is equal to, oh, can you see? Okay, now you can see. Okay, now 1, what is a? 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2, u is 2x plus a is 1 over 2 minus 1 divided by 2 u u is already 2x, right? 2x square, and plus 1 over 2 minus 1 over 2 minus 2. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm writing this, but anyway, it's for you. Okay, in here I'm writing it again, plus 1 over 2, I'm writing this one, 1 over 2 minus 1 over 2 minus 2, 1 over 2 minus 3, divide by 24. This is 2x to the 4. And if you simplify this one, you will get this answer. 1 plus x minus 1 over 2 x squared plus 1 over 2 x cubed minus 8x to the 4 plus o x to the 4. Oh my god, I forgot one thing. Plus OU4 here equal to, and here plus OX to the 4 here. I forgot this one. It's important. If you forget this one, you will lose points. Exactly. But if you're not going to forget this one. Okay, now in this problem, u tends to 0, important. Okay, that's it. And now where's my paper? Okay, in this video there is no official ending. Just bye bye.